Hey everybody, my name is Tony McMillan. Tony Mac, as a lot of people like to call me. I'm with the music production program with Full Sail University, and today for my interviewee I chose James Ducker, who is a math teacher at the local Laurel High School, but he's also a music producer and a recording engineer with his own studio. I chose him to help me with this project because I actually have a CD out which he has worked on with me, and I really appreciate it and thought a lot of what he had to say. So I'll just go ahead and switch it over to him. This recording was actually on the 19th of February, which is also my birthday. So hope you enjoy it and have a great day. What do you see as the role of the visual arts in our mass-mediated world, and particularly in your profession?
Okay, well, I know I teach high school math, and of course math and music are related, you know. So as far as in the classroom teaching math, you know, students who are good visual learners, you know, help strengthen their ability to solve the problems and understand the subject matter and concepts that we're working on. So, and I guess that would carry over into the studio environment here as far as songwriting, I suppose, maybe, or the thought process involved in creating a song, creating something from scratch, and the painting the picture part of it, I suppose.
Alright, with new communications and media technologies, let's see, imagery is almost instantly available. Do you believe that this is a positive or negative influence on the industry? And provide an example if you can.
Imagery? Well, I believe in advancement in technology, you know, and you know, things, I mean, all kinds of information is found so much faster nowadays than it used to be. My gosh, on the internet you can find anything in no time. Album covers,
the only thing I think about is
covers,
like light shows. You know, when I think.
Yeah. Well, see, I guess so. And speaking of light shows, wow, there's so much. I mean, they seem to be progressing and getting more and more involved at that end of it. I suppose years and years ago, it used to be just a group performing on stage, and that was it, pretty much what you see. But now it's so much extra that goes into the concert to hold
a lot like the Super Bowl halftime show.
Absolutely,
yeah.
Absolutely. Because I suppose a person can get bored just watching a group perform, but if you have the imagery part of it, all the, you know, lights and fire and whatever, you know, to hold different people's attention, you know, more people are watching. I guess, yeah, absolutely, like the Super Bowl show, yeah. Beyonce and all that.
All the Beyoncés.
The whole, yeah, exactly. But I like it. I like advancements in technology. So, you know, whatever it takes to keep the interest there. But I do like to see a band who's good, and if they're good, can hold your attention. Doesn't matter what's around them.
Yeah.
Nothing. You know, I'm kind of old school about certain things. You know.
What popular images are frequently rechanneled through the entertainment industry? Are there particular images that the industry has popularized or created?
There's any, like as far as musical videos, for example?
Yeah, the only thing I could think of is maybe like band logos. You know, like you see, like there's a good band, company wants to make something good out of them, so like I've seen, you know, there used to be an eyeglass commercial that did this, you know?
Yeah.
I know this girl I listen to, Kina Grannis, she's got a shirt, I even have a shirt. That's her doing this.
Yeah.
And it's like her hand drawn out, and you know, it's popular now.
Right, I've seen that before. Yeah, yeah. See, I didn't even think of that. So
yeah, and there are so many, even designed out of words that they may say a lot. There's a guy on YouTube that says, "What's up, world?" Well, it's got "What's up, world" with like a little earth on there, and it's a cool sign.
It's a repetition of things you see over and over. Get your mind. Getting back to the visual thing, like you said, like that hand. That is kind of Now that you mention it,
Yeah.
I've seen that.
I think
before, so.
they mainly use things to try and associate you with that person. So when you see them, you know, you may kind of like when you go to Disney World, you see the Mickey Mouse ears all over the place,
Right.
and you know it's implanted in your head, Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
So
You see that picture and you think this.
that kind of goes to the one before it too, the rechanneled imagery.
Uh-huh.
Like, you know, they keep putting that through, and it kind of develops through. So we got two answers out of that one.
Yeah, there you go. I sure did.
Who is one of your favorite visual artists, and or what is your favorite style of visual art?
A visual artist, I guess, would be one who can you watch them and they paint the picture for you. You get a mental impression of what they're trying to convey to you. Aren't they? You know, would that
I would think
something like that?
Yeah, or anybody really that'd be an artist. I mean, doesn't have to be.
Yeah. Stand-up comics, would that include those guys?
I don't know, but that's a good answer. I'll leave it that.
George Carlin to me was one of the. I don't know if that's too far on the tangent from what this is, but I mean, you know, a lot of times comics like that are real good at getting you to see what they're trying to talk or what they're trying to say without building it there. They're building the picture in your mind, you know. So
yeah, I like that answer though. Has knowledge of famous artworks influenced your creative process?
well, knowledge of famous artworks influenced my creative process. I mean, I want to say yes, but be honest, I spend my time in the classroom teaching mathematics, and then I spend my time here in the studio doing music, playing gigs. I don't have time to go running off to a lot of art exhibits and immersing myself in that end of it. But yet, if I did, I'm sure that photographs or artistry could I guess enhance my imagination as far as songwriting if I relate it back to this,
Yeah.
So, but if you see stuff like that, you start thinking, well, what were they thinking when they were doing that,
Yeah.
and what kind of message were they trying to convey to us by a picture or whatever?
Yeah.
I don't know. So, sure, it would influence me. I don't know if it has a whole lot, but I would, I haven't done too much of it because I'm so stuck here. But it certainly it should enhance one ability. Maybe being more creative as a songwriter, in some fashion or another.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know.